What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we purchased an 1885 New Orleans Mint Morgan silver dollar from eBay for $27.25. I'm going to show you my screen real quick to prove that that's what I paid, so hopefully it's real when I open it. So stand by. Let's go to my computer screen real quick. So here's the coin that I just purchased, 1885. The seller didn't put O, but it did say O on the back, and that's what I paid. And today is March 1st. I ordered this 3 or 4 days ago. So let's go back in the coin booth and let's make sure it's real. And then I'm going to show you how I get the coin prepared and how I take photos of the coin to list it back on eBay to make a profit. All right, so we're back in the coin booth, or the photo booth. And here's what we got. It's looking good. So for those of you who are newer to buying Morgan silver dollars or experienced, you know as well as I do, $27.25 usually gets you something with a hole in it, or what they call a cull Morgan. So if you went to your local coin shop and you want to buy a cull Morgan, you might be able to get them for 28 bucks, but usually when silver goes up, or the demand for people to stack silver goes up, those can be upwards of 30. I think the cheapest on eBay for a cull Morgan is like $32 with free shipping. So, but here's what we got. It's definitely brilliant uncirculated. It's definitely real. I can already tell. And here's the reverse. So beautiful looking coin. It's not a rare date by any means, but it is definitely worth more than what I paid, which is the whole point of buying something on eBay to resell. And you always want to check the side or the edge of the coin. And a lot of times with the Chinese fake ones, when they are casting them, the fake coins that is, it's very difficult for them to cast it without there being like a big border on the edges here. So you always want that line to go all the way through. So these lines, you want them to go from the left to the right or all the way through the coin. You don't want a thick or even a small 1-2 millimeter border on each side, because when they cast those, the fake ones, they can't create a full line going through it. So that's one of the easiest ways. If you have bad hearing, but you still have good sight, and even if you don't have good sight, you could use your cell phone and zoom in. So if you're out there at a flea market or a estate sale, or meeting up with someone and they want to sell you a bunch of Morgans at a great deal, and you don't have a scale with you, and you, like I said, have bad hearing, that's one of the easiest tells if it's fake. But this is definitely real. It's a beautiful coin. See if it's got its cartwheels here. Yep, pretty darn good. And I would say this is probably like a mint state 63 coin. So, you know, mint state, professionally graded, 1885 O mint state 63. Not a very expensive coin. You can probably pick them up for $100, under $100. Probably wholesale, 65, 70 bucks. So hopefully, when I list this on eBay, I can get at least $50 for it. I think if I price it out right, right around 50 plus, with shipping and stuff, get around 55 bucks, either with free shipping or 50 bucks, and the guy or gal who's buying it pays $4 or $5 for the coin. I think that's a very fair value, because that's about what you would pay at a local coin shop, but you can use your credit card or whatever. And I've got really good feedback. So really nice looking coin. All right, so what do I do to get it sellable? Well, first, let's keep authenticating. So we want to weigh it. It should weigh about 26 points, or I'm sorry, 20, is it 26.8? Yeah, 26.9, 26.8. So if you have one of these scales, if you don't, you can pick one up. I don't have a Sigma Analytics because I don't want to invest $1,000 in one of those, but that weighs correctly. And then when we take our, you always want to zero it out here in millimeters, 36.7, so that's about right. And then inches, 1.48 is about what the diameter of the coin should be. So that is good. And then we're going to also ping test it. So to ping test it, we want to hold it kind of like in the center here. And you can take a large coin, just ping it. I'll put that next to my mic so you guys can hear it at home. So that is pinging correctly. If the ping sound is very, very tinny or just dead and it does not extend, it's definitely a fake, but this one's not. And then obviously you can take a magnet. So I have a very powerful neodymium magnet, and you wouldn't want the magnet to stick to the coin. I like this one too because it's got a little plastic on it, so I'm not damaging the coin. All right, so we're gonna get the coin ready to list on eBay. So I recommend the guardhouse flips. They're Mylar, so they're not going to add plastic damage to the coin while you have it in storage. This is a 2x2. You can pick up a bunch of these. And then you can pick them up with the inserts, or you can just cut out inserts yourself like I've done here. And then I would write out the year, the mint mark, BU for brilliant uncirculated, and I just give it a little model number A1. And then you insert it like this. And then you would take your coin and you want the eagle facing up. And then this would be your main photo. I have little stands here I got from Amazon 5 years ago. And you want to press down on that so that way it takes a good angle when you take the photo. So this right here would be basically my inventory photo. It'd be the very last photo I would place in my listing. I think eBay lets you put up to 20 photos. So this would be the first photo I would take of the coin. So if I was processing 20 coins, I always take this picture first, so that way I know I'm working on this actual coin. Because when you have 20 or 240 photos in your phone, you don't want to be accidentally uploading photos of the wrong coin, because then when your buyer gets the coin and they're like, hey, I thought it had an S in the back and it has an O, they'll get really upset. So always take your very first photo of your coin on how you store it in inventory, but that's not going to be my main photo. All right, then I'm going to take the coin out. And I know I'm not using gloves, but I'm being careful. I'm touching on the edges. So this would be, so you want to make a good thumbnail for your very first image. So you want to get the best looking picture of the coin. So this would be my photo number 1, and then I would crop out the edges so that way when someone's searching on eBay, they're just going to see the coin, but you want to make sure you don't cut off the coin at any means. So this would be photo number 1 that I would crop, and that would be my main thumbnail. This would be photo number 2. Again, I'd crop off the sides. And then if you have an old Annex holder with the Morgan in it, and the Morgan isn't that fantastic, you can't really buy these, but I use them as actual coin holders. So that way, when I'm taking photos of my coins, you don't see my fingers or my fingers with gloves that are like covering up parts of the coin. You want to see the entire coin. So this would be my image number 3. This would be my image number 4. And then image number 5, I would position the coin at an angle like this. Do the same with the reverse. Image number 6. Image number 7. And image number 8. Now, if the coin had mirrors in the field, so the fields are the flat parts of the coin, and if they were very reflective, you can take basically something with writing, newspaper, whatever, and then I got this turd here from Coin Crew, but you can kind of see the eyes in there, but if it was very reflective, you would basically see all the colors and everything on the coin itself. So that is basically showing someone like, hey, this might be possible proof-like or possibly deep mirror proof-like. This has neither of the qualities, although it does have nice, correct reflective fields. But that would be my image, I guess, 9 and 10. Now my 11th photo, if I had mirrors on it, in this case, I think this is my 9th photo, I would take a picture of the coin in the with the measurements. So I'd go up on the coin like this. And then I would also take a photo of the coin. I wouldn't put it in the holder like this because obviously that would add weight. But this would be the last photo I take. And then obviously it would read 26, 0.8 or 0.9. And then the very last photo, which was the first one I took, would basically be this one. So as I'm listing on eBay, photo 1 would be my thumbnail. The rest of the photos would exist in the listing. And then the photo of the coin, which is the very first photo I took for processing, would be my last photo on eBay. So that way, when it sells, I, as the seller, can find it easily where I have it stored and grab the right coin. Because it's very important, if you sell the coin that the buyer is expecting, that they actually get the coin that they're buying, and you don't ship out the wrong coin. So shipping out the wrong coin sucks. I have done it once, and you have to then contact the post office and do what's called an intercept, meaning, okay, I screwed up, I shipped the coin to the wrong person, and paying for an intercept through the post office is around $8-9 nowadays. So you hopefully intercept it, meaning they get something the next time they scan it to not deliver it, to send it back to you. And then you have to put the correct postage when you get it back. Explain to your buyer that, hey, I shipped the wrong coin, I just realized it, and it's a big mess. So that's why it's very important that you take photos and that you send out the actual coin that the buyer bought. So again, doing this paper in the back prevents, it's just like another safety guideline as you're selling many coins, that you don't ship out the wrong coin, or you ship out the coin, but then you're shipping out, say, 10 coins in a day, and you don't want to send out the wrong coin to the wrong person. It sucks. So just be very, very careful. Double, triple check before you go to the post office. You don't want to send the wrong stuff to the coin buyer, because they'll be like, dude, what are you sending me? This is horrible. So I'm going to price this out, and let me know in the comments. So a Mint State 63, which is a professionally graded one, they go for about $75-80 for a nice looking coin like this with, it's frosty for sure. I might put that in the description, 1885 BU, and then I might put frosty or full cartwheels, whatever other thing you want to add to it, just to kind of give it a little more appeal in the listing, but only if it has it, right? Like, don't say this is mirrors or deep mirror proof, or don't put DMPL on your listing or PL. That's false advertisement. You only want to do that with professionally graded coins, because people in the coin community absolutely hate that. Because someone searching for a DMPL is truly searching for a professionally graded DMPL, and they'll be very upset if they came across this listing and be like, dude, it's not deep mirror proof, that seller's a bozo. I wouldn't buy any coins from them. So you don't want to offend anybody, and you don't want to do any false advertisement. But I think I can list this coin and sell it for at least $50 to $55. I would charge shipping on it, and I have all the shipping supplies and stuff to professionally ship it. But what I do is, when the coin actually sells, I would take paper, wrap this up, tape paper over this actual part, write on the piece of paper a quick little thank you note, just their name, thank you for your purchase, and then sign it myself. And then you could ship it in something like this. I have very stocky and non-bendable, hard stock envelopes that I prefer. I don't really like the bubble wrap ones, because these can curl. Even though they do provide some bubble wrap protection, I'd rather have a very hard, stocky envelope. But and it's usually about 4 ounces to ship. So any buyer in the United States, even here in Illinois, shipping all over California, they're not going to pay more than $5 to get that coin delivered. And you don't want to eat the delivery fee, so I'm not a fan of putting free shipping. You don't need to, as long as you price the coin out accordingly. And then you can always check the comp. So I would also search the 1885 O Brilliant Uncirculated, see what's actually sold, and then price mine accordingly. Because not, every coin's different. Every coin has its flaws. They're not going to be perfect, but you don't want to price yours like you wouldn't want to price this at $100 unless you have a museum and you just like to put your coins on eBay for your own personal record and you're never going to sell it. So I think pricing this out right around $55 is a good price for someone that wants a quality coin. I appreciate you guys watching this video. There's always a link to my store in my videos. So if you do want to purchase this coin, I would appreciate it. I know it's been a while since I've gotten some Morgan silver dollars in. We're going to get some more, probably more like in April. I'm in the process still of basically cleaning out the rest of the other items, the non-coin items in my basement. So I do appreciate the fans of my channel that do make purchases from me. And they've enjoyed a lot of the coins that they've purchased. So, but hopefully this helps you guys out. So, not making crazy money, right? It'd probably be better off but going to the bank and spending $100 and getting a 2025 roll of pennies that I can sell for $50 that cost me 50 cents. There's probably a lot more profit in that. But I enjoy the hobby. I really enjoy these coins, even though I sell them, I say goodbye to them. But man, there's again, I was 10 years old when I started collecting. I didn't get back into it until a little prior to COVID. So 2019, I'm 48 years old. These things are awesome, and they're not something you see every day, especially something like this nice. But the market is very interesting. Again, garbage, coal, just weight coins are like 28 to $30. And just for a little bit more, 50, $55, you can actually get something like this that's nice. Yes, it's a common date. Yes, there's a lot of these out there, but they're beautiful coins. And for a $50, $55 investment, you're not going to lose money on this. You're always going to have the silver value. And these are absolutely beautiful. I think the premiums on Morgan silver dollars are perfect right now. I mean, there was a time during COVID, the Mint State 63s were selling for like $150. I mean, now, 80, 75, 70, trashy looking ones that shouldn't be Mint State 63s are like $65. So I think someone will be happy with this coin, and for $50, $55, it's a wonderful investment. It's something that you can enjoy. It looks really cool. You can show it to people that are not even into coins, and they would think something like this is beautiful. And the Morgan silver dollar is by far the most liquid coin, period. So if I didn't want to go through the hassle of selling this on eBay, taking photos, going to the post office, wrapping it, making sure the buyer's happy, yeah, I could just walk in my coin shop and they probably would pay me, honestly, they probably pay me $35 for this coin, honestly, because they can probably sell it there for 50, right? Or 45 if they needed to blow it out and not have to worry about paying eBay fees and stuff like that. So realistically, I could take this to my coin shop today and make a profit, but I wanted to show you guys that you can buy coins on eBay. You don't have to buy it from me. You can find other sellers. It's still the wild, wild west. Do not buy coins from China. There's no reason to. Make sure it's a U.S. seller. Make sure they have 100% feedback. Make sure the image of the coin is in fact what you're getting. Because I've run into sellers that they're older and they just put two photos on there, and one's of one coin and one's of another one. You could tell it's like it doesn't look right. Like why would one coin be one image? And my favorite is when people take a photo of, they list it as a Morgan silver dollar, but their main image is a peace dollar, and then their second image is a Morgan silver dollar. It's like, wow, if that was a real coin with a piece on the front and a Morgan on the back, that would be like a multi-million-dollar coin. It's not, guys. They just made a mistake when they were uploading photos. So, but this goes to show you, I truly did buy this about 3 or 4 days ago. I paid $27.25. Don't get mad at me for listing it for $50, $55. I think it's worth every bit of that. And the reason is too, is I've paid $45, $50, $55 for coins that are as beautiful like this. So, it just goes to show you can make a buck doing this. You can enjoy the hobby, or just buy it, keep them, collect them. Just buy real stuff, man. Don't buy fakes, and buy from reputable sellers. So appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.